Hello, and thank you for joining us once again. Brothers in Islam. Every Muslim, and I believe you also think the same, understands that a Muslim's status is higher than that of a disbeliever. A Muslim loves God and dislikes the disbeliever. A Muslim will be forgiven by God, but the disbeliever will not. A Muslim will enter paradise, and the disbeliever will go to hell. Today, I want you to reflect on why there is such a stark difference between a Muslim and a disbeliever. The disbeliever is also a child of Adam, just like you. The disbeliever is also a human being with hands, eyes, and ears, who breathes the same air, drinks the same water, lives on the same earth, eats the same food, is born and dies just like you. It is the same God who created both you and them. Then why is their status lower, and yours higher? Why will you enter paradise, and they be cast into hell? It makes one wonder that the fundamental difference between two human beings cannot simply be that you are called Abdullah, Abdul Rahman, or other such names and follow the faith, while others are called Robert, or have different practices. Or because you undergo circumcision and they do not. Or because you consume certain foods while they do not. Allah, who has created all human beings and is the Lord of all, cannot commit such an injustice by making distinctions in his creation based on trivial matters and sending one to heaven while condemning the other to hell. So, it is evident that the real difference between a Muslim and a disbeliever is solely due to Islam and disbelief. The meaning of Islam is submission to God's commands, while disbelief means disobedience to God. Both a Muslim and a disbeliever are human beings, both are God's creatures. But one becomes superior because he recognizes his master, obeys his commands, and fears the consequences of disobedience. The other becomes inferior because he fails to recognize his master and refuses to obey his commands. That's why God is pleased with a Muslim and promises him paradise, while he is displeased with the disbeliever and decrees hell for them. It is clear that the only things that separate a Muslim from a disbeliever are knowledge and action. Firstly, one must know who his master is, what his commands are, how to obey his will, and which actions please him and which displease him. Then, when these matters are known, the second thing is that a person should make himself a slave to his master. He should act in accordance with the master's will, whether he finds it pleasing or not. If a task is desired by his master and his command is against it, he should not follow the desires of his heart, but obey his master's command. If a task seems bad to him but is commanded by his master, he should consider it bad and not do it. If one task brings harm to him and another brings great benefit, but his master commands him not to do the beneficial one, then even though he loses the world's wealth, he should not do it. This knowledge and this action are what make a Muslim beloved to God, and God showers his mercy upon him, and God honors him. The disbeliever lacks this knowledge and, due to the absence of knowledge, lacks this action. Therefore, he becomes ignorant of God and disobedient to him, and God deprives him of his mercy. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of our journey. Thanks for watching. Join our community of passionate viewers, and subscribe today to stay inspired and never miss out on our latest content.